Hello guys! If you are watching this, I presume you have completed the first and second level, so the hardest levels on Ultra Nightmare, so congratulations for that, and welcome to Foundry. Now, the challenges here are actually, well, challenging. The first one, killing 3 possessed with 1 explosive round, explosive barrel takes some luring there. And now I have chosen to upgrade my stun bomb there. But it is totally up to you what weapons you want to upgrade. You should upgrade the weapons that you like and you are good using. Alright, the reason I jumped here is... well, there is none really. I kind of fell there. One major problem here is that you actually can fall to your death, even though this map isn't as hard as the previous one. Now the best way to do the first challenge here is right in the beginning here. See those 4 barrels there? Well, you know what's coming now. Bang! And challenge completed! Now we only need to do 3 curb stomps on the possessed soldiers and then find 3 secrets. But of course we are trying to find all the secrets here because we need those weapon upgrade points ASAP. Now in Foundry you can pretty much choose the order in what you are going through all these spaces here. It is an open area and you have to destroy 4 gore nests, and there are some additional arenas there too. And I've been trying to find out the optimal way to do this. I don't know if there is any, but here is the way I'm doing things. And now you see these isolated possessed soldiers. You should try to do the glory kill from above to them. But as you can see, it's pretty hard. Without double jump, I mean. It's very easy to just miss it and then the guy performs a regular glory kill frontally. Anyway, here is 1 collectible, pretty easy to miss there. Alright, and there is armor there up, but we will get it later, don't worry. Now here is the probably the most difficult thing here in Foundry. We have Hell Knights, and we don't have super shotgun yet to deal with them. That is... I mean, you gotta be alert for Hell Knights here. The main reason for this is that in this level there will be 1 or 2 random Hell Knight spawns. And usually they come when you have cleared all of the gore nests, or like 3 of them. But it's not called random for no reason. But you gotta keep your distance to Hell Knights, and a good way to deal with them is chainsaw. But you need full charges for chainsaw there. And now you should try to memorize all the important pickups here. Now this place here is completely optional, but you should really come here because you will find the rocket launcher. So you get the secret and rocket launcher. Even though there are only possessed here, this can be... well, this can look treacherously easy. But as you can see, the space is pretty narrow, and there I just took a hit there. Even though it kinda seemed like an easy moment there, but it's even easier to get some hits here. Now there are these small packs of armor here throughout the whole facility. You should try to get them all. And here is the rocket launcher. The reason why we are getting this now is that we can just walk to the supply drone later on and immediately upgrade our rocket launcher. Another option is to upgrade micro missiles for the heavy assault rifle, but I guess it's preference. But I really like to upgrade the rocket launcher because of the Hell Knights. And as you can see, there are some random armor shards here. Well, they are not random, but I mean they are in pretty random places here. And now be really careful here, especially when you are jumping back. I have died twice jumping back here. And now this is probably the most difficult core nest in this level, I'd say. Yeah, okay, so there was the first curb stomp there. 1 out of 3. And now I have only 30 health, so I kinda have to perform those glory kills there. And thing is, when you come here, the lockdown goes on immediately. So now you have to clear the core nest. So don't come here unless you are prepared and ready. I was prepared and ready, but now I have bad HP and no armor whatsoever, so wish me luck. But yeah, the important part is to stay moving as much as possible. And I suppose the least dangerous enemy is Hellraiser. So try to focus on possessed soldiers first, and then imps, and leave Hellraisers. Alright, and there was the second curb stomp. Alright, I don't know what is wrong with my shooting here. I'm spraying and praying there. But my praise got answered, so
Demonic threat
not to worry.
by 25%.
That announcer, by the way, sounds like GLaDOS from Portal. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor there, or actress rather. Alright, and now we are going to the second core nest here, but more important, we are going to the supply drone. And lock on burst. Really guys, I highly recommend this. And now we have already the weapon upgrades, so we can get the quick lock, which is pretty important. Otherwise you'll be trying to get the lock for a day, so. Alright, then don't get hit by that fire there. I don't know, you don't have to crouch there, but you know, playing safe since it's Ultra Nightmare and all. Alright, then this place here, this place is full of supplies and no real enemies here. So you absolutely have to collect all the Predator tokens. It's just a must, because you need that barrels of fun. If you collect all the... well, you don't even have to collect all of them. I mean, if you collect at least 2 Predator tokens here, you get the barrels of fun. And then you don't have to worry about the barrels ever again. Well, until you die and start again, so... And yeah, when you start to remember these spawns, pre-aim. I mean, it's so easy to make a mistake and underestimate the enemies, and it can quite easily cost you the whole game there. Now for some reason, here when I'm playing this and recording, I get incredible stuttering and lag here. But anyway, this is pretty easy. You go to the corner and then you explode the barrels, and it just starts as chain reactor. I can't speak today. Chain reaction there, and pretty much clears half of the room already. And then it's just picking these stray enemies. It's really easy, and there shouldn't be any Hell Knights here. But please stay alert for the Hell Knights, because honestly they are random.
Demonic threat reduced.
I mean, at least one Hell Knight will spawn randomly here, and usually two. And they don't abide any rules, so... Alright, then here we have Hellraiser, Lonely Hellraiser. So it's a good glory kill and health pickup. And yeah, I think this is pretty optimal way to go here. Now we are pulling the lever there. And now here is small arena here. This is a good place to farm those curb stomps if you don't. I mean, if you haven't done it already. I actually gotta confess that when I was recording this, I was here under the impression that I have already done it, and I actually miss the challenge there, so I won't get it done here. But that is no reason for you to do the same mistakes, so... I mean, when you are proceeding through levels, monitor the challenges and secrets. And now we are obviously upgrading health, and as you can see we have 45 health, but once we upgrade, tada, we have full health. So if you have health pickups and the Argent energy there, don't get the health first. Save it for later, because Argent will give you full health. I mean, if you upgrade health. And now, even though at this point you would have full ammunition, full armor, full health, you should still clear this classic map here. Because if you won't, the enemies here, they will or might start to roam, and then they can be a nuisance in the end. So now you have the initiative, so you should just clear this place and get it over with. And grenades are pretty efficient here because the spaces are so narrow. And this place is quite a maze, but there is at least one huge armor pickup here, so at least you should try to get it. But I mean, if you are low on ammo, you will get full heavy assault rifle and shotgun rounds here. And there was the pickup I mentioned earlier. And now, as you can see, full health, full ammunition, full armor. Really, really useful place. Alright, and next the third gore nest here. And this is a Hell Knight trigger here, so prepare. And there you can see how quick the lock is actually, if you have upgraded it. So I highly recommend upgrading the lock speed there ASAP.
Remember, the blind.
And here is another Hell Knight spawn that is actually pretty surprising here. I've usually forgotten it, but this time I remember it. And I don't know what happened there, the guy just exploded and I lost my chainsaw fuel, but I don't mind. But sometimes that happens, you don't see the animation, the enemy just dies instantly. I mean, of course it's beneficial for you, because you are not stuck in the animation taking all 3 shots there, but still weird. And now we found the second collectible there, and I decide I have 5 weapon upgrades. I'm gonna upgrade the explosive shot, and now I'm farming for the mastery there. And once you get the mastery, the explosive shot becomes very reliable, even against the tougher enemies like Nankubai, and definitely against Hell Knights. So I think you should go for the explosive shot mastery ASAP, but I don't know, it all boils down to preference. But anyway, this is just a must do. Barrels of fun. And now we don't have to worry about exploding barrels anymore, and that's nice. Alright then, I suppose this is perhaps the easiest gore nest in this level, I think. There are so many barrels you can explode and not too many enemies. Now there will spawn a Hell Knight upstairs, but it comes after every other enemy is dead, so you don't have to multitask. And now I'm going to spawn it and just taking my rocket launcher and prepare. There you can see they are pretty agile and can leave in pretty strange ways there, so always keep your distance. I mean, at this point of game, Hell Knights do tremendous damage. If you have taken any damage, they can pretty much one-hit you, so yeah. Alright then, there is this, don't miss this. There's 50 in armor. Doesn't probably sound like much, but it is.
Have you filled out your UAC accidental damage?
Alright then, this is the final gore nest here. This is quite easy to clear the downstairs first, and then you can proceed upstairs. And there I got the first cluster strike. I have to hit imps with a direct shot on the explosive shot there. So when you have chances to do that, try to farm it. I mean, if you can stagger imps, lone imps, then you can after use the explosive shot and throw the master there. And now Hell Knight is coming, so I just use chainsaw and don't take any risks. But as you can see, we don't have that much health left, but luckily we have the health station there. And that's why I recommend leaving this gore nest as your final gore nest, because then you can just wrap things up with the health station there and go with full health. Alright, and now I'm hearing that there are possessed over me. It's a strange spawn. I mean, they can spawn like behind you, and it doesn't really make sense, but that's just the way it is here in Foundry. And I didn't want to risk losing the weapon upgrade points for not killing all the enemies, so I come back and clear them. I don't know if they wouldn't have counted for this, but like I said, no risk here. And it wasn't really that much trouble at all. Alright, and now it's mandatory to keep your eyes open for the random Hell Knights. This is the moment when they usually spawn. And there you can see one roaming there. Like, that's the most common place where they spawn, and they are pretty easy to deal with when they spawn there. And now I have full health, and I should proceed to the final arena. But I remember that I left so much armor behind me, so I'm going back for it. I mean, and it might be tiresome, tedious, but And there you can see, random Hell Knight. Straight out of nowhere, from a place I have already cleared. What the F? And yeah, the element of surprise nearly cost me there some health.
Blind Council is always watching.
But you should keep a cool head, you can't panic really there. If you panic you will make mistakes and it will cost you the game. Alright, and we have already found almost 30 armor here. And that can be the difference between life and death. So I say it's totally worth it to scour all the places for the pickups. But I wasn't careful there because I haven't done all the achievements now, so I'm not getting one weapon upgrade point. Alright, and this is the final arena here. It can be difficult, but it can also be quite easy here. I'm usually using my heavy assault rifle here and clearing as many imps from afar as possible. And keep an eye on the opposite side there, because that's where the first Hell Knight spawns. And when it spawns, you want to deal with it with your rocket launcher from afar too. After that you can leave this platform where I am now and go to the middle. Alright, there's the Hell Knight. Unfortunately I have only 3 rockets, but it did the thing there. The Hell Knight is almost dead there, and now it is. And we have some nice armor and weapon and health pickups here. And now once I kill this last Hellraiser, I trigger another wave. And the last wave actually has 2 Hell Knights that spawn to opposite sides of this facility, so you can't camp in one place. So now you should stay moving. And probably jump between turbines here. Pretty much like I'm doing here now. As you can see, it's pretty effective and nothing has hit me yet. And there is the Hell Knight spawn. Now the Hell Knight spawn pretty much after everything else is dead, so it shouldn't be too hard to deal with them, especially in a place like this. This place is huge, so you have space to maneuver and run away if needed. And again, rockets with the lock on, really useful against those guys. And there we go. And as always, search the place for pickups. There are no more enemies here, so you have all the time in the world to do it. And your health and armor, they will carry over to the next level, so it's very important that you go there prepared. Alright, then we are ready to proceed and end the level here. There is a long cutscene here, and unfortunately on Nightmare you can skip them. Alright, and now this is optional again, but I like to put them next to the power-up effectiveness because of the healing power. But that will be a matter to discuss on the next episode. And now I decide to put my weapon upgrades point to quick recharge, because it takes quite a lot of time to recharge the stun bomb without that ability. Alright, and now please remember that after this there spawns one imp and one or two possessed. One possessed. No, two. Yes, two. So don't be a scrub and die in this point because you thought that the game was over already. Alright guys, that was Foundry for you.
The system won't allow
And
anyone but
in the next episode, Argent
we will have
Facility.
to shut down the Argent Tower manually from the surface.
And as you can see, I missed the challenge there and it's so embarrassing, but this is a reminder for you guys not to do this. Hope you guys liked it, share, subscribe, and you know, the regular stuff. Stay positive and let me with the DoomSayer. And guys, about random Hell Knights and panic. Okay, there shouldn't be a Hell Knight in this corners here, and somehow when I destroyed that corners, I immediately spawned a Hell Knight there. And now I managed to chainsaw that guy in half, but I took a huge hit there. Now I have only 40 health, and that totally messed up my momentum there, and I'm panicking here like no tomorrow. All I'm thinking, I need help, I need help, I gotta get to there. Alright, now I get help, and then I got stuck into Hellraiser, and now I'm on 14 health. Yet another random Hell Knight spawns there. Oh my god, this is... There you can see kind of what can happen in Foundry. See you guys.